Deputies, welcome back to our LA Noire stream. So we're actually doing the homicide cases. So I'm going to do my best not to show any nudity on stream. I know it's a big no-no on Twitch. We actually already went to the crime scene and examined the dead body, which happened to be a naked female. So while we were there, we found a clue that led us back to this kind of bar restaurant. It was a lighter. Also, we found some lipstick in her purse. She had some things written on her that weren't the best. The press is thinking this is somehow related to a murderer called the Werewolf, or BD Black Delilah. So we'll see what's going on. It's good to see everybody. Jalen into Rad Red, Philip, Firefighter, Unboated, Trucker, Devin, Per Gamer, Lynn. Thank you guys for stopping by. So we'll go ahead start investigating. Like I said, if I happen to see nudity, I'll try to take it off the screen as soon as possible. But we're all mature here. It's mainly just dead bodies.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway.
Rose, thank you for the 100 bits.
Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help?
Because I missed the last
You
stream.
can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Selene Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Wow, he's just going to be drinking on the job. That's some old school detective work.
A waitress.
All right, so we're going to go back here and look for somebody who normally serves her.
You going to pay for that?
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Selene Henry. Do you know her?
Selene? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Selene was a lovely woman.
All right, we know that she was seen with this guy, so let's question him on that.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Selene already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Ah, man, is that the truth? What evidence? Let's look at the evidence we have. So we have size 8, writing on the body, blunt force trauma, missing jewelry. I think that's the truth.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
I mean, he was paying close attention. Even wrote down the license plate.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
All right. This week we're streaming earlier. So 4 p.m. We're just changing the stream time. It's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's weird that he just happened to write down the license plate. Ring stolen from the victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Selene always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Selene herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think that is a lie. Bad cop.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Selene in those days.
Little love
Same with
interest.
Tab. Her old man never knew about it.
Okay, knowledge of the husband.
You know the husband?
Sure, I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Selene on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Is that the truth? Looks a little iffy on that one. What do you guys think? Truth or lie? 1 for truth, 2 for lie. I need some help on this one. I want to get all the questions right. I got 2 out of the 3 so far. Like, kind of because his eyes are darting around. Alright, getting a lot of truths.
Was he ever violent with her?
That's a
Selene
lie.
came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap.
Guys, we're wrong.
They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Selene?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Yeah, the way he was definitely lying. Yeah, he did. He did look pretty nervous there.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
So now we've got an address.
You cover my shift on Wednesday.
We got a name.
Let's get out of here.
We need to call it in though.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, so we're gonna get information on that license plate as well. All right, let's get in the car.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
7825, code 6.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect.
What's up, Peter?
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Matt, you would get... Wow. Drinking on the job. That's terrible. It was a different time, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll do. We try to do at least one LSPDFR stream per week. All right, this is her address. See if her husband's home. We got a couple questions for him.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
That's not good.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Time to start investigating. Oh, we got a newspaper. Yeah, I just play around with the stream times.
Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt
This is
with
a bad
death
doctor
before.
right here.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Well, we stream about an hour and a half to 2 hours, so we'll go past 5 p.m. Eastern. August 18th. So we collected about half the newspapers so far. I think I missed one or two. Lots of alcohol. Someone liked the party.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Shoe on the ground.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Yeah, wasn't our evidence... Let's see here. Size 8. Okay. Size 45. I'm like a size 12. You must have a different shoe system over there.
Nothing significant.
Los Diablos.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Selene and Jacob
That's a husband.
are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Superior.
Don't think all day about it, Phelps.
That's
Get nasty
debatable.
when I'm thirsty.
I doubt it.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. Still hearing the music, so I know we got a few more clues to go over. Anything in here? Controller batteries are low. Got the fix for that. You can't play with it? The heck? Alright, I know I'm connected. What the heck? Hold up, hold up, hold up. What's this thing doing? All right, all right. I think we're good now. All right, what I think happened there, I thought the charging cable was a different cable. However, that cable is connected to my PC, so it was connected to my PC, and then I was opening up, I think I was opening up Steam or something.
Probably nothing.
Some ugly glasses. Let me close Steam on my PC real quick. Yep. The heck? It's the Steam big picture thing. There we go. My setup is really weird at the moment. Apologize about that. Justin, what's up, buddy? Alright, we might be checking in the backyard to see if we can find any evidence as to how the people got in. There's a... Oh, we have not been in the bedroom yet either. Clothes everywhere. What in the world is this?
Circumstantial.
Hair dryer?
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Evidence gloves. Could they get fingerprints? I don't know. I think it would matter if they could pull fingerprints off, because this was like the 40s.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
I don't know when that technology dates back to. It's definitely not new. But just because it was around doesn't mean the LAPD would have utilized it. Obviously today it's a very common practice. Actually, it's protocol, I'm sure. No worries about donating. Just thank you for hanging out. All right, I just want to look back here. I don't think there's anything back here, but... Okay. Well, we got another address where Jacob, the husband, is staying, and there's a neighbor, too, we need to talk to. Oh, that was smooth.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Selene Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Selene for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
She did.
I'm no busybody, you understand, but Selene had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Selene was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Selene all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered?
Oh, man. Way to break the news.
Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Oh, shit. So we know there's definitely some type of marital problems. Apparently, Jacob, the husband, was striking her. Yeah, it's not good stuff.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
You can drive.
It is a little weird why she was standing out there.
Where are we heading?
Guilty.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night.
Yeah,
Looking
Peter,
more and
they
more
use
likely.
some type of
My
facial
money,
recognition
God keeps the house looking like that,
to
so
do
probably
the,
deserve
to
it.
make this game.
The skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
And emojis.
Okay, Phelps.
'Cause,
follow my lead.
These guys, they look a lot, you know, their models look a lot like their characters or the actors that played them in real life too.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Selene Henry.
Murder? Selene?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Selene is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
See what he's got to say for himself.
So who could have killed Selene? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Hughes Aircraft Company. I feel like this is a lie. Bad cop.
We get the impression that Selene liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Selene was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
This has to be a lie. His mouth is quite strange. Let's do bad cop again.
And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Jenny Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
Wow. Okay, I cannot read this guy apparently.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
We can do accuse in the marital problems.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Yeah, maybe not.
I've had just about enough of you.
Man, he changes a lot. I don't think he knows that his wife is dead yet.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Maybe he does know.
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh.
This doesn't
What
look
in
good
the
for
world?
you, Jacob. Okay.
Put him up.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Got the hat back.
Not much help.
find any clues here.
Junk.
Oh, that's cool. You can see the last note. Thanks for... Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something. About my wife. Uh-oh.
The oldest problem there is. What to do about the old lady.
The oldest problem there is. And here's a bat.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
She did have blunt force trauma. See if there's anything in the trash can. Just goes back outside. This must be the bedroom back here. Office. Oh no, bedroom. He was packed. Size 11.
Size 11s.
Mandalorian, aka Lucario. What's up, buddy? Thank you for the 40 bits. Trying to investigate a homicide case. We got one dead female. Her husband's looking mighty suspicious. All right, let's go ahead and call this in. See if they found anything on that license plate too. Need an update on that. Where's the phone? There it is.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a
socket wrench.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I.
Oh my.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Yep, you did get a new badge. Looks good. Alright, I want to go to this other address because we've got him. We've got a witness that ties him with the victim last night.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
You are listening to an American...
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Independent tobacco experts know the people.
Yeah, I mean, also he got arrested because he attacked a detective. Apartment
Mendez,
16.
Apartment 16.
Floor number 4.
Here. The
Oh,
apartment's
no
up on the
worries.
top floor.
What's up, Tony?
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
You got it.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
Going in with no search warrant. $75 bits from one ad. That's pretty good. How long was the ad, though? Key.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Don't think this is anything. This isn't what we're looking for. Don't think this is any use to us.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an option for ads either. Watching ads for bits. But I've heard people talk about it all the time, though. Oh.
It doesn't appear to be connected. No good to me.
Just a gun on a dresser. Oh my gosh, that's the this is what caused the death, but this is part of it.
Consistent with Selene's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Lipstick.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Yeah, points gun ahead. Not the
That's
smartest
murder,
thing to
women.
do.
Better get pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, Captain Donald.
No, I would not touch that with my bare hands. Talk about gloves,
What
Peter.
gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
He's running. LAPD.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive.
Dump truck. What? That was so unrealistic how he turned.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Shoot him.
Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tire. Wish me luck.
Oh my gosh.
You're under arrest for the murder of Selene Henry.
Wow. Wow. That was kind of cool. His car was destroyed.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand
it. He didn't get a drink. Oh, is it messing up with the links? I can see him when you do the command. Suspect is in the bag, even if he did leave Jacob sweating in central lockup. Oh, I don't care.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Let's see if I can click them. Yeah, I can click them on desktop, I think. Hold up, I might have to cut away. I don't know if I'm going to see a naked body or not. We're being risky here. Oh my. Okay, we're good so far. I think when we go to the crime scene, she might be naked.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy.
Yeah, I can click all of
I know
them
the place where they found
on desktop.
the
I
lady.
always
It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Poor guy must be going crazy.
I'm just praying the prince comes through so I can nail the son.
You're in desktop and you can't click them. That's weird. They're just not clickable. We'll see if we can take some street crimes.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down.
We're gonna take that officer needs help call. Yeah, the cars are really cool from this area. I agree. I like the kind of like humpbacks they have. I don't know how else to describe it. It's very smooth. Oh gosh, my bad, lady.
This is car 11K.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
It's being shot pretty well.
Get over here, will you? This isn't as much fun as it looks. Cop killers are the worst kind of scumbag.
Oh, there's one down too, looks like. Wait. Going the wrong way.
I'll cover you.
You like killing cops?
I'll lay down some
Won't help console the officer's family, but these guys are done.
Tell him. Actually got hit a couple of times there. I think in LA Noire you just kind of regen your health over time, because I have not seen any type of health bar.
You can drive.
So it was the commas, huh?
What's your emergency?
Pro Gaming, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Deputy family. Enjoy your Twitch subscription. And that was a gift from Sean.
My finest investigators on the case.
Hold on, we might have to cut away here. Very kind of you.
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Selene Henry?
And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter.
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and
I'm cutting away. Let me
What do we have, Captain?
let me check on this.
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Yeah, that was very kind of you for the gift.
So, hey, what's
I think you're the first person who's ever gifted a sub on my channel. Okay, yeah, there's a naked body here. Yep, that's a naked body. Let me just let's examine this and we'll leave.
The what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Selene Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend.
The animations, they're just scenes in my OBS that I can switch to. Yep, she's pretty dead. She's got, I'll describe her to you. She's got some foot stomps on her head, a gash on her
she was tied up.
hand.
Does it first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too.
Maybe eventually with the video intros. Costs money. Money I don't have at the moment.
Ligature mark is very
distinctive.
She's got like a rope burn on her neck.
Back at the lab and get back to you. Never the same, are they?
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Okay, what else we got? She got her ring ripped off.
Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Okay. Anything else? All right, let me just walk around the scene here, see if there's any evidence, and once we leave, we should be good to go. Got some footprints. And another purse.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Still money in the purse.
So we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Moller by RNI?
Back in a second.
I feel like Twitch says no to nudity too. I mean, I can't quote you on that, but Twitch is a lot more strict than YouTube actually. Okay, we got a name from the purse.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Moller of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her
Okay, I
husband.
think we're okay now.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
So what's going on over there?
Yeah. It's good. Like, I think YouTube will allow nudity for educational purposes.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were
Because I think the only nudity is
up
actually at the
Doesn't
crime
work out
scenes in this game.
Deirdre
But it's
Moller
all
has
dead
suffered enough.
people.
More than enough.
It's not like
You shouldn't
alive
make disparaging
people.
comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me.
I didn't know. I didn't know our character's a father. Did not know that. This game has really good music, good soundtrack. All right, Jay Lorenzen. We'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. So this is the address of the victim.
911, what's your emergency? Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
And Rose gifting a sub to Sean.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle.
You guys are so
Moller?
generous to each other today.
Can we come in?
Well, welcome, Sean, to the deputy family. Enjoy your chat badge and your emotes.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Very kind. You guys are very generous.
We're gonna have a look around.
Okay, who is Michelle? Who is this girl?
Just sit tight.
Is this her daughter? Oh man, that's sad.
My partner will
Daughter of
explain
murder
everything
victim,
when he gets
yep.
back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it was kind of funny that Sean wasn't a sub and he gifted one. I noticed that too. Don't
Doesn't look like
forget.
anything.
My birthday on the 16th. Will do, Tony. I just saw that. We can definitely do that. Was the daughter making dinner?
No.
Okay.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Dinner's looking good. That's disrespectful, just smoking in their house. The knife? Suspicious carrots.
Seems irrelevant.
It's an interesting picture there. Can I stream for 7 hours? Heck no. 2 hours seems to be about my limit. More shoes. Size 8.
Work boots. Size 8s.
That's the size we've seen at the murder scenes. It's gonna be a Tiffany and Company.
No sign of a wedding ring.
You can stream for 10 hours? That's pretty impressive.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
That's all the clues. Let's go talk to the daughter. Do we have to break the news to her?
Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Oh, that is heartbreaking.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Guys, is she telling the truth? Truth. It's like half and half. She sure did recover quickly. Yeah, this particular witness, yeah, there's a video about her. she's sad, and then the next second she's perfectly fine. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll go with Y. I see a lot of Ys, so we'll bad cop.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Okay, we got that wrong.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I feel like this is the truth. We're gonna go good cop.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Man, I'm doing terrible.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
That's a lie. That is a lie. Bad cop.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
Gosh, all this domestic violence.
Butterfly.
I know this is a tough time for you, Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
Gosh.
Hey, what gives?
I recognize this
Daddy, the police
actor.
are here.
Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Moller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
That's a lie.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Yeah, exactly. Mother's dead.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Oh, gosh. All right, an alibi?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
That's probably a lie. A lot of evidence. That's gonna be a bad cop.
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
Nope.
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Man, so wait, that was the truth? Because I didn't have evidence about... I mean, the daughter said something about picking her up.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deirdre didn't turn up.
What is this face? Yeah, I'm not good at the game. I have a really hard time reading people. She was calling home. Oh, there we go. I should have mentioned that.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Mueller. Not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different?
I think I should have used this one on the last question.
You better think about leaving, or you're going to have some trouble on your hands.
Oh, I got that one wrong. Rose coming in with another gift for Mandalorian Lucario. Rose is just handing out those subs today. Thank you, Rose. And Lucario, welcome to the Deputy family. Enjoy your chat badge and your emotes. Finally a subscriber. Yeah, that's a threat. He's seeming pretty suspicious. I know in a lot of these cases when the wife is dead, the suspect is always, let me rephrase this. The husband is almost always a suspect, at least at first.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
I think that's bad cop.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car parked by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Oh my gosh.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
According to the daughter, yeah, we got evidence. Accused.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost.
You played this on the 360? Yeah, we're playing on the Xbox One.
Scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
I know, he's
Make
not
some
telling
arrangements
any
for your
type
daughter,
of truth
and then
to
present
us.
yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors.
You'd probably get away if I were investigating
Probably
it.
goes for half a million in LA. Three,
Probably
no
overlooked something
evidence tying
obvious.
to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Somebody wants to chat.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Moller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Moller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Moller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Oh, what is he doing? Look both ways. No, we just run.
I heard he's an honest cop.
Step away from the incinerator.
He's
Don't let him
burning
get away.
something.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
No shooting. Try not to.
There he is, officer.
Oh man, that was a very nice tackle. Jaywalking. What were you putting in here? The shoes? Blood.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't. No one's home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
No auto tackle.
We ought to get some uniforms.
I was
down,
spamming the A
clean up,
button.
Take care of the kid.
That would be cool if it just auto tackled.
He's the cop who arrested that movie producer.
Like you kind of push people.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564. Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Okay, yeah, we don't know where the high school is, so we can't really go there. Can't leave her there. We just called for somebody to come over here. That's all we got to do. See ya. Father's arrested, mother's dead. That's going to turn out well for her. We actually need to use this telephone here to get a location on the school.
Isn't that the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases?
There we go.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, detective?
I need an address on a Belmont high school.
Checking for you, detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
There we go. We'll go to the coroner first. He seemed like he had something urgent for us.
Can you drive to this one?
I don't
I'm
think I'll
surprised,
play
you know.
Watchdog.
I didn't make the husband for it.
I mean, I never
Always
have
make the
before,
husband,
but
fellas. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who
I don't
does
think.
the
I
deed.
just don't think I'm interested in it.
Knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Like my GTA 5 vids. Well, I appreciate that. All right, so we're headed to the morgue. We're going to talk to the coroner here, see what information he's got for us. We'll continue on from there. You'll start a sub next week. Hey, no worries. Like I said, donating, subscribing, not necessary. Just hanging out and watching the streams means a lot for the Twitch channel, so I do appreciate it. On here. It's the viewing gallery.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Hold on. Let me make sure we're not about
It'll
to
all
see
be in the
nudity.
report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay, we're good. We're good. I didn't know if we're going to look at the body again. Kind of looks like that pattern. Where'd he get these rope samples from?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
Guess it's the last one.
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Doesn't seem like a sex crime. Well, that's good.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Moller has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School in playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thank you.
All right, we got the janitor we need to talk to. What are you sweeping here, buddy? Now this is suspicious behavior right here. Look at him. He's sweeping nothing. Do you even work here, sir? We're taking the ambulance.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
trying to listen in on your convo.
You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent.
He could be
If you're
trying to
working with a
listen
pro,
in.
it's easy to overlook
I
the
didn't
grim
think about
realities
that,
of a
but
place
he's kind of moving around.
Funny job, that. The coroners.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You've been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Why not? Why not the ambulance? You do there is a counter when you unlock new vehicles that you haven't been in before, so I think it's like unique vehicles or something like that.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
At least he didn't
What time did you see
contaminate.
the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch
Oh,
now.
gosh.
Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Perfect timing. Take the bike. Yeah, what's wrong with the ambulance? Nothing. I try not to break the wall. But if you think about it, there are a lot of walls. I doubt that anyone in life has never broken a law. That'd be pretty rare. Oh, that open field tackle.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Nervous laughter.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Oh my
Strictly
gosh,
paternal?
he's
Is it,
coming
Eli?
creepy. Coming off very
A
creepy.
woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than
Oh
that.
my
Turn out
gosh.
your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're
got
under
the
arrest,
pooch.
Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Street justice. Alright, we gotta look for evidence. What's up, Derek? Let's see, which car was it? I think it was this car. All right. Happened to the ambulance? Okay. There's a rope.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Moller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living. Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Let's update Central. We'll just run over here to the phone. I wonder why we can't use the radio in the car to call into Central.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Moller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help.
All right, we're going to head back to station and try to interview both suspects, see if we can figure out who did it. Maybe they're working in connection. We don't know.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
To Central Station.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car. He had her jewelry. The DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
His logic's interesting. I mean, they're both bad people. Obviously, a child predator is a terrible person, but we're looking for the murderer here, so I want to get the right person.
Better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Boys.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay. Oh, yep.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You got roughed up a little bit.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Play that as a lie. What do you guys think? Bad cop? We'll go bad cop.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine.
Good work, good work.
You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters.
Oh, we found the overalls. HM on
They
it.
give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli,
Good
must
cop.
prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
Hacker, thank you. 2 for 2.
You killed Mrs. Moller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
I think he found the body.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman? I done told you I found that pretty thing. I never stole it.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid.
It's like the husband at this point.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
All right. Well, why were you burning stuff?
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
The tick is just for verified partner. On your Twitch dashboard, you can see what steps you have to get to be verified. Okay, I missed that. I was distracted. What did we just ask him? Here's our evidence. Burning the shoes. Okay, yeah. Cues.
You're full of shit, Hugo. You want us to feel sorry for you? We feel sorry for your wife. The blood came from the wound in your wife's head.
Why would I lie? You can check at the workshop. You don't want to catch the real guy. You just want to blame me.
Why is he talking like that? Rose, $2.50. Thank you for the donation. Rose is just being super generous today. 2 gift subs, 100 bits. Donation, thank you, Rose.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
We'll accuse, and we'll do the overalls.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene
She
of
is
the crime
very
last
nice.
night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials
This girl is
HM
on fire.
found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
There we go.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Who is walking around? I hear footsteps in the background. I feel like he knows more than what he's telling us. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. I'm just gonna bad cop this.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Is that one a lie? Let's remove an answer. I'm gonna accuse.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Why is he lying so much if he didn't do it?
Your wife
Liz,
drove a
thank you for the
Chevrolet,
$1
Hugo.
tip.
What
Love
make
your
of car do
videos
you
so
drive?
much. Thank you.
Chrysler Airflow.
So I
Much
guess that
appreciated.
explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
What do you? Okay, now, Philip, if you want to make that poll, we can do We can do one response charge suspect, and the other is leave interrogation. Did he do the murder? It seems like it's adding up, but it also seems like he might have been working with somebody here. I don't know. Seems a little suspicious. Charge, leave. Charge. It is very hard to decide. Go back to the other guy. Leave, charge. Charge. So we can leave the interrogation and then maybe too much pressure. All right, we left the interrogation. Can we go talk to the other guy again? It didn't help with the music either.
Brothers and sisters shouldn't marry.
Check this one out. I can't talk to him. So if we review our notes, do we have any locations we need to go over? Nope. Case objective. Hearing case hasn't even landed on DA's desk. We already have our next victim, another white female. Details are scarce. Yeah, I think we're going to charge him.
Straight through the red light.
I mean, he's the only person we have this type of evidence on.
Until I've seen an attorney.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
I think he wanted us to convict the child predator so he could please the people. But I think we did the right thing. While Hugo Muller stares down a murder charge, Michelle Muller contemplates life as an orphan. That's so sad. But obviously, he has to go through the law process. So just because you're charged doesn't mean you're guilty. If he's truly not guilty, you would hope he would be found not guilty in a court of law. But you're right. It is about politics, especially if you're an elected official, which I think his character might be. Rose, another tip.
Belt, we captured 2 regular
Thank
army.
you for the $2.
Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier.
That's like almost $5. What's the 100 bits? That's over $5.
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
Speaking Japanese.
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Phelps has a very moral high ground, that's for sure. Oh gosh. So this should be the last homicide one.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Now he's our best friend again.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well,
20 cents for some ravioli. That's a good
and you
price.
lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Muller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
I like homicide. I just don't like having to cut away from the naked bodies because I don't want one to pop up on the stream. But I'm looking forward to being part of Vice and trying to crack down on the drug use in the city. I think that'll be fun. I don't think that I ever got to that point in my last playthrough. All right, so we're probably going to conclude the stream here. We'll probably actually pick up tomorrow with LA Noire again, play it some more, and then either Thursday or Friday we'll do LSPDFR and probably a SWAT 4 patrol. So as always, we're going to thank all of our donators. It was mainly Rose today, but Rose donated money, bits, 2 subs in the forms of gifts. So we welcome Mandalorian, Lucario, and thank you, Lucario, also for your bits, and the Pro Gaming Lizard as new subscribers. And Vizberry, thank you also for the $1 donation.
What are we waiting
All right,
for?
so guys, we're going to, let me make sure he's still streaming, but I heard that Stalker is streaming and he does some GTA 5 roleplay, so let me just make sure he's still streaming. He is, so I'm going to try to raid his stream real quick. Just if you go over there, just say hashtag FTM in the chat and let them know I sent you. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.